Do you want a cupcake, but they said you can't have one?
Let's draw one instead.
Start by drawing a horizontal line near the bottom of your page. Then draw 2 slanted lines away from that line. Make zigzags at the top to connect the 2 lines. You can make your zigzags as big or as small as you like. Draw a flat heel over the zigzags. This will be like the cake for your cupcake. Then draw a curvier heel on top of that heel. That'll be the beginning of your icing. And then draw what looks like a Smurf hat on top of that. That'll be the top of your cupcake. Draw lines connecting the points of each of your zigzags to the bottom of your cupcake, and this will be the folds in your cupcake wrapper. I selected 2 different oil pastels to alternate the colors on my wrapper. I don't have to fill the spaces in all the way, and you'll see why later. I chose 2 different colors for the cake and the icing of my cupcake, and I alternated those colors. Again, remember, we don't have to color in all the space, and you'll see why in just a moment. Now comes the fun part. Dip one end of your Q-tip into the oil, not too much oil is needed, and begin coloring in over the oil pastel up to the lines. Color it in to make it smooth. Flip the other side of your Q-tip anytime you begin coloring a different color. Again, go ahead and color in all the way up to the lines, and be sure to smooth things out to make them look really nice. And once I'm done with that color, I'll flip back to the other side of my Q-tip to begin coloring in the bottom of the cake part of my cupcake. I grabbed another Q-tip for my wrapper because I didn't want the yellowish color to be in the purples and the reds that I chose for the bottom. And I'll repeat the process. Notice again how I flip the Q-tip over anytime I begin coloring in a new color. I finished all of my purples first, and now I'm working on the red. Now I add lines on the side to make it appear that the cupcake is resting on a table. And we're all finished. Be creative, experiment with colors, add a background, maybe even add some sprinkles. It may not be as good as the real thing, but you can give this one to mom and dad as a present, and they might actually give you a real cupcake as a reward. Check out this drawing created by Mrs. Winningham. Pretty impressive, huh? She used the very same techniques that we used. And check out this one created by Mrs. Viteris. Whoever knew she was such an artist? Happy Art Day, everyone.